Hello everyone, this is the Archfiend, and I'm trying my best to move on from YouTube drama. I mean, I don't know how to explain, guys, but it's really just getting boring. I mean, you can only call someone a horse so much, you can only be called jealous so much. I mean, it's gotten to the point where it's so stagnant and boring. But as you can tell from the title of this video is probably going to stir up a little internet drama. I want to make a video about this, and there's one specific reason, one catalyst that pushed me over the edge, and it was said person that's in the title of this video that pushed me to making this video was something they said last night, and said to me, or about me I should say. Now, I want to clear the air on a few things here, because I got messages a couple days ago about Linkara and his stance against AdBlock and a video he made. I'd never watched the video until last night, and I noticed people were leaving comments along the line saying, it's, you know, Archfiend and Linkara standing up against the AdBlock users, and I was like, oh, that's great. Someone else out there is, you know, explaining the reality of AdBlock and, you know, maybe saw eye to eye with the message that I was putting out there and shared the same message. And then I saw his video last night. I cannot honestly believe people are associating the message that I was putting out there with that pile of complete steaming, stinking shit that he made. Folks, my stance against AdBlock is simple. It's basically a message to the people that proverbially want their cake and eat it too. The people that love YouTube, love using this website, but they're going to sit there and say, oh, well, I don't want to see ads. I'm not here to see advertisements. I thought I explained it clear enough. My stance is one of rationality in that a website like YouTube, like Blip TV, what have you, that has advertisements on it, that doesn't charge your users. I know YouTube partially, you know, has a charge program here where you pay certain fee per month for certain channels. The fact of the matter is, without advertisements, a site like YouTube will not exist, and that is a fact. Unless they figure out a different way to get money. Which I put out there in saying, hey, they're probably creating these pay-to-subscribe channels partly because of people using AdBlock. That makes perfect sense if that is the case. And I put that out there, and I made a stance against people that use AdBlock to say, well, if you want to enjoy a website like this, you need to think of the ramifications of you using AdBlock, the next person using AdBlock, and then everyone else eventually using AdBlock. You need to think about what that would do. And that's what I wanted to put out there, the thinking process, to get people thinking here. Linkara, on the other hand, his video was basically a wah fest over him not making the same money anymore. I had my jaw dropped the entire time when I was watching his video. Again, I felt kind of insulted that people associated my stance with AdBlock along the same lines as his stance against AdBlock. Folks, I don't give a flying fatootie fruity if you guys use AdBlock here on my videos. Some people actually apologized to me. They said, oh yeah, you explained to me, the ramifications of AdBlock, and I didn't think about, the website like YouTube needing ads to fund them, because, this ain't a website that's run by a guy in California anymore. It's not one guy with a server in his house in 2006. The overhead costs for a website like this are astronomical. This shit can't be done for free. I mean, what do you want this to be, a pay website where everyone has to pay to enter? YouTube doesn't want to do that. We don't want to have to do that. Anyway, Linkara made a video which I thought was insulting on so many levels, and I wanted to make a video about it just from that, but I was like, goddamn YouTube drama. I don't care to hear the jealousy argument from his fans. And I don't care to see any of my fans go over there and saying, oh, Archwing pwned you, oh, LOL, and oh, you're a fag. Please. If that's your one contribution to anyone that I make a video about, shut the fuck up. Alright? Anyway, that's a message to my fans out there that want to act like juvenile little pricks. So, now that we got that established, I'm obviously making a video about this. We'll get to the exact reason why in a second here. Because I want to go over Linkara's video here a little bit. And then I'll explain the exact catalyst that pushed me over the edge to making this video. Linkara's video went on to explain, and a lot of what he said was truthful, but it's in those truths that I find just the pettiness, just the meandering, just the worthless waste of time that pretty much the entire video was. He made this video to basically explain to people that, look, you guys need to see the ads. I need to get the revenue from the ads. If I don't get the revenue from the ads, I won't be able to make the videos for you guys. And he attacked the aspect that people always say, well, why don't you get a real job? He attacked that. He basically said, well, I would love to get a 9-to-5 job, but unfortunately, and he lists the number of programs that he makes, or episodes, whatever the hell he makes on thatguywiththeglasses.com, and his own personal website. I don't know if he primarily does things to which way. Anyway, he lists off those things, and he says, unfortunately, this is such a number of time-consuming projects that it leaves me without the ability to work a full-time 9-to-5 type job. Hold on. Let me show you something here real quick. Where is it? Shit. I should be more prepared when I'm making a video here. Oh, wait. Is this it? Is it? Oh, wait. That's Django Unchained on Blu-ray. Look at that. Is it? Oh, no. This is something that Undertaker Freak gave me. Isn't that cute? Anyway. Hold on. It's... Alright. I'm trying to find a fuck to give Linkara, but I just can't seem to find it. I borrowed that line from a John Riella video, by the way. Anyway, yeah, Linkara, why should we give a fuck about you potentially not being able to sustain your current life off of the videos you make? That's kind of like you're putting the problem on your fans. Wow, what a douchebag! So anyway, this guy explained that he needs you to see the ads. If you don't see the ads, then he doesn't get as much money. Geez, Linkara, do you think you could point to something else, which, by the way, can be confirmed with a number of stat tracker websites, that simply the traffic on thatguywiththeglasses.com is drastically down compared to previous years? Do you think that at all is the major bulk of the problem? Do you think that at all? Why wouldn't you point out something like that? Why is everyone so afraid to acknowledge when they're dropping in popularity? Shit, my channel here, the average videos are significantly down from what they used to do. Christ, when I make a video featuring Crixus, barely anyone cares to see it because there's not a YouTube whore's name in the title. I know what the majority of people here want to see. They want to see me tear a whore apart like you. But you know what? I'd rather do what I want to do here. And that's why I'm trying to go off into that path. That's why you see me upload a blooper video yesterday about Girlfiend's dog Crixus, and that video I uploaded last week about my week with Crixus. Silly little shit that I know is probably going to get 1/10 of the views as a video I would make about you. Anyway. Linkara is upset because he's losing money. He's not getting as much money. He even had the audacity to explain that if you use AdBlock, it's money lost. Ignore the Homer clock. Anyway, he explains that if you use AdBlock, it's money lost. What kind of dumbass logic is that? That's like saying you know, you have candy bars for sale. You have 10 candy bars. You go to your neighbor's house, you knock on their door, and you say, I got 10 candy bars for sale. If you don't buy them, I will lose money. No. It's just money you're not getting. It's just a penny you're not getting for that ad being viewed, and it's the $10 if I'm selling the 10 candy bars for $1. Per dollar, excuse me. AdBlock is causing me to lose money. No, it's not. It's causing you from getting money. There's a tremendous difference there. You're still getting money. You're just not getting as much. AdBlock doesn't reach in your wallet and pull out a penny. Does anyone keep pennies in their wallet? Anyway. So, this guy later, you know, goes on to, like I said, to attack the whole, you know, I don't have the time to get a full-time job. I don't have the time to work a full-time job because I want to be able to make videos for you guys here because they require so much time and effort. And I'm not knocking you for that. Congratulations. I just, you know, want to tip my hat to you. Tip. If you put honest time and effort and it's a time-seeking task, time-consuming task to make those episodes and your fans love them, bravo. But don't sit here and put your fans under the gun as they're the ones that are the problem. Websites like Blip TV, YouTube, and everything else need to think of more creative ways to get their content uploaders money. Or the content uploaders can just be satisfied with knowing people watch and enjoy their product, even if it means less money or no money at all. I know that is a foreign concept that just went Mach 5 over your head. But people like myself were making videos here on YouTube for years on end without making money. I have a full-time job on top of this here. The money I make here is no more than extra spending cash. It is never considered to be even an option to live off of making videos here on YouTube. If I make more than enough money, if I ever make more than enough money to live off of here on YouTube, it's just gonna make me take some kick-ass vacations, and that's about all it'll do to my life. But you, on the other hand, you have admitted that you are completely dependent on the videos you make. You know how insulting that is? You know how insulting that is to, like, just say like a mother who has to raise kids on her own, who has to work a full-time job to make sure they have food or clothes on their back, pay the electric bill. Maybe things are a little tough around Christmas time. They have to work a part-time job on top of their full-time job. Maybe their mother-in-law is going crazy because she has to keep leaving the kids with them. Maybe her entire life is a wreck from end to end. She can't even stand working those jobs, but she has to. Because people like that have to put their nose to the grindstone while you're all, you guys better watch the ads on my videos because if I don't, I won't be able to make them anymore. Oh, poor Linkara. First world fucking problems. Like, you don't even know what the term nose to the grindstone even means. You will. Internet popularity, much like any other popularity, is only short term. We'll see what you're doing in a few years. I'll be checking in on you. We'll see how that 9 to 5 is going. Anyway, another thing that this douchebag decided to do in his video was to tell his users that, you know, advertisers don't trust, you know, internet websites because people use AdBlock and advertisers don't want to advertise, so it's, you know, looks like a shoddy operation here on a lot of websites like Blip TV or YouTube. So, what does this genius do? He tells his fans later on in the video, after he says how advertisers don't trust websites to advertise on, this genius goes and says, oh, well, you know, the pre-roll ad that are on my videos, just, you know, just mute it. Go away, look at your email, open a different tab, do something for 30 seconds. He's basically telling his fans to commit ad fraud. I mean, there's no other way to spin it. It's ad fraud. This guy is talking about how people don't trust advertising on the internet because people use AdBlock. Yet this guy is going to tell you how to covertly camouflage an ad by hitting mute. Do you think advertisers want to hear that shit, you bonehead? You're telling your own audience to ignore the ad so that you can get credit for the ad. You are such a greedy, manipulative douchebag. My God, if that's not a good enough reason to make a video like this and tell people about what a greedy, money-hungry cunt you are, then I don't know what else is. Oh, but there is something else. I want to put something on the screen here, people. Now, what you're seeing is this guy, Lewis, was talking to me on Twitter last night, going back and forth, and he posted or alerted Linkara to some tweets that I was making, and Linkara decided to chime in about it. So let me just go ahead and read you what Lewis typed out here, and then go into what Linkara said here. All right, Linkara, I really think you should make a respond video about this guy's tweets. Click this link. The Archfiend has quite a lot of fans. The moment he releases that rant, the Archfiend fans are going to spam horrible comments on your website, so please talk to him about this. To which Linkara responds with, I'm going to go with no. By your reasoning, I should respond to someone whose fans will respond with spam and troll comments, ... which will just encourage spam and troll comments? Considering statements this individual has released before against me, that guy with the glasses, and people I care about, there should be a heart after that, I see no reason to bring acknowledgement and attention to his existence. Even though you clearly did bring attention to it just by acknowledging me. Anyway. Alright, I want to take this time to address the statements. As you said, Linkara has mentioned the statements that I've made about him, that guy with the glasses. Linkara, I want to apologize for all the previous statements I've made about you. I know I've mentioned you a total number of 0 fucking times. 0. This guy just wants to go on his website, on his blog, in front of any one of his fans that wants to see it, and just lie. Just lie, saying I've made some sort of comments about him? Okay, tough guy. I'll put my credibility on the line. What did I say about you? When has your name ever come out of my mouth? The only thing I know about you is that you post videos on thatguywiththeglasses.com, and I've seen you in a cameo or two of the Nostalgia Critic episodes. That's it. You're irrelevant to me. I'm oblivious to what you do. I think you review comic books or something. I'm not even sure of that much. But yet, I've made comments about you? Really? Where are those comments? Oh, wait, how convenient. He's silent about me, so he can't address this. So, if any of you out there want to find these numerous comments that I've made about someone like him, now, I have made videos about that guy with the glasses, about Doug Walker, and the Nostalgia Critic retiring and then coming back. Yeah, and I've had nothing but praise to say about Doug Walker. What? I'm being critical because I go to any number of stat tracker websites and I see that the website traffic is dropping? Do you consider that disparaging? Is that too much? Is that like the most critical thing I said in any of my videos about Doug Walker? Pointing out the obvious? Really? Is that the best you got to go with? Watch my videos about Doug Walker and the Nostalgia Critic. They're public forum here. I still have them up. I got nothing to hide. So, if anyone out there could find these so-called comments I've made about Linkara and people that he adores, I don't know if he likes PewDiePie or Mike the Coward Matei, whatever. There, I'm playing my violin for you, buddy. There, does that make you feel better? Sorry, I hurt your feelings over talking about people that you love and adore. My bad. Anyway, just seeing him flat out lie and just saying, like in front of his fans, you think I'm just going to sit there and take that? You think I'm just going to sit there? I've never said anything about you. Never said anything about you. Never. I've had no opinion about you. I haven't seen any of your videos, dude. Again, other than a cameo or two, I wouldn't even know you exist. Christ, I sure as hell don't remember saying anything about your cameos. In fact, I barely remember them. That's how memorable they were. So, if you want to know the catalyst that made me make this video today, it was you, Linkara. It was you. But I do agree with you in the bulk of your comment there about, you know, how making a video from my end and then you making one back, it's just going to encourage spam and troll comments. I agree, dude. I wholeheartedly agree. I've tried a number of times to discipline my fans, make videos calling them out when they act like complete buffoons. But you know what? You can't control the uncontrollable. It's just ridiculous. There's not enough time and effort. Even if I physically went over and gave everyone a slap across the face that acted like a little douchebag, people would still act like little douchebags. It's the internet. This shit just happens like that. Best I can say is, guys, I can do all the defending on my own here. If I want to speak out against someone, I'll speak out on the loudest forum I have here on my channel. I don't need you guys to stick up for me. But if you want to do something creative, just want to find a way to covertly, you know, send a message to me that you agree with my message, do something witty, like go to his website, leave a positive comment about the Philadelphia Eagles. That way, if I see that, not that I'm going to go to his website, if I see something like that, hell, you can leave a comment on this video. Say something nice about the Philadelphia Eagles if that's your way of acknowledging that you agree with my message here. If you disagree and you want to align with Linkara, and if you're a fan of Linkara watching this video, why don't you respect his wishes about wanting to keep away spam and troll comments? Don't bother using the jealousy card on me. I get it. I know you want to pull it out. It's right on the top of the deck. In fact, I think the first 51 cards on the deck are the jealousy card. I don't know, I think the Suicide King jumped out of the pack, killed itself in the river, and then there's a Joker on the bottom or something. Does that make any sense? Anyway. So go ahead, and if you, as Linkara fans, if you want to leave a comment agreeing with Linkara, you can say the most insulting thing I can think of, which is leave a positive comment about the Dallas Cowboys. Because, when I see people talking nice about the Dallas Cowboys, I'm getting dry heaves just thinking about people leaving positive comments about the Dallas Cowboys. Indigestion. Anyway, so there you go. That's a creative way. And again, if your one contribution to this post is going to be, Linkara's a fag! Fuck you. That's your only contribution, just to give some like baseless claim, just act like a juvenile little prick, and you want to consider yourself one of my fans? You're a douchebag. There. Hopefully that quells things as much as I possibly can, but I know people are still going to go over there and spam him and shit like that. Or people that just hate me are going to spam, making it look like they're defending me and make me look bad, but who cares? Who really cares? Like, I'm sure that you're used to getting spam and hate comments as much as I am as well. It's the internet. If you haven't seen it yet, then welcome to your first day on the planet here. So, thanks for leaving that comment on your forum, Linkara. I know you're not going to acknowledge me. One, because I just flat out know you're scared to. I mean, let's be realistic. Yeah, I'll pull the coward card. I know you're scared. You just want as little hassle as possible here. You just want to make your little living, make your little videos about whatever, con your fans, lie to your fans, and suck up that money like the Hoover vacuum you are. As long as you get that ends to the means met, you're fine. And again, we'll see how you're doing in a few years there, buddy. I'll be sitting here, even if I'm just getting a few hundred views on YouTube. Did just find a couple of years doing that with no money whatsoever rolling in, before they even had ads on this website. Imagine that. I know, again, Mach 5 over your head to think of a concept like that. I'll tell you what else I'll have in a few years. I'll have a full-time job that isn't something that's as iffy as internet revenue. And again, it's not so much that I knock people for having a job on the internet. It's just, don't knock the internet for not giving you enough money when the internet is such a volatile commodity that it is. Yeah, you could be up here one week and down here the next week. That's the way things go here. So, perhaps you could seek out employment on a job that isn't such a day-to-day operation and has a more steady income. Again, probably went Mach 5 over your head. So, thank you, Linkara. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for being too scared to make a video addressing me. But again, I don't hold it against you because I know how you do business. I've seen many people like you on the internet, and I've seen many people like you come and go too. So, have fun with your little videos over there. Have fun lying and conning your fans. Above all else, go Eagles. Have a great day, guys.